Hey guys, now that I'm completely out, I thought I'd share my coming out story with you. I was completely straight during primary school, didn't have any kind of feelings for guys. Then when I went to secondary school, that's when I started to like guys a little bit. By kind of start of year 10, I was completely gay, but didn't really accept it until kind of end of year 11. During first year of uni, I told my best friend from primary school. We used to be really close, so I knew that she'd be really accepting, and she was. She thought it was really cool and started asking me some quite cheeky personal questions. Then, kind of a couple of weeks ago, joined the uni LGBT society. I thought it was perhaps the best time to come out to my family and friends. Then last Monday, which was October 12th, was the UK's National Coming Out Day. So I decided that I was going to be the day when I told my best mate. And whilst we'd been at school, I kind of got the impression from him it was a little bit homophobic. But I thought, well, I'm just going to tell him. If he doesn't like it, that's his problem, and he's going to find out sooner or later anyway. So, I decided that kind of the best way to tell him would be to kind of drop hints into conversation, see whether he kind of clicked or not. And if he didn't, then I just would have told him anyway. And I know this isn't usually the best way to tell people, but I knew that this was kind of the best way to tell him. Anyway, eventually asked me if I was gay, and I was like, yeah, I am. And, he was fine with it, which was obviously a bit of a surprise. And he just told me not to change for anybody, just, be myself, and he's still my best mate now, so. Then last Thursday, talking to another mate of mine I hadn't talked to for about a year, and he was kind of asking how I was and asking how my best mate were, so I decided to tell him then as well. And again, he was fine with it, saying pretty much the same thing. Don't change, just kind of be yourself, we're still mates, kind of thing. It turns out that another one of his mates had just come out as well, so that was good. Then I went home at the weekend, decided to tell my family. So on Saturday, whilst it was just me and my brother at home, I told him, and he didn't seem overly happy about it, but I wasn't really surprised because he's not very open-minded. He's pretty much miserable about everything, and he hates pretty much everybody. Then when my sister got home, I told her too, and she says she doesn't know what to think about it, but again, she's not that open-minded, so not really surprised. And then I waited until that evening to tell my parents, which was when my brother had gone to work. My sister was upstairs, and I was obviously pretty nervous, but bearing in mind that mum and dad both work in schools, they have to kind of work with different kinds of people every day, so I was just like, oh, something I need to tell you. I've already told Chris, already told Tasha and Alex, and just said to him, I'm gay. Dad was like, right, okay, and kind of asked me when I'd decided that. So I told him that it wasn't a choice, and kind of explained to him how long I'd known. Then I had to tell Mum again because she dozed off. And when I retold her, she just kind of smiled and laughed, which I wasn't expecting. Then she kind of asked me why I thought I'm gay. So I just told her, well, pretty simple really. I like guys, and she's fine with that. And again, they were kind of telling me, not to change for anybody, just to be myself. And it's now on my Facebook profile that I'm gay, so I can finally be myself, like people have been telling me to do. So anyway, that's my coming out story, and I'll see you later.